This is another disruptor to our traditional 9-to-5 jobs in the rise of the gig economy. People who are Grab drivers, Deliveroo riders and Ninja van drivers, they are in charge of their own time, their workload and also their pay. And my colleague as the film correspondent John Lui, he has been dipping his finger into every pie. So far he's been a durian seller, a GrabFood delivery rider and most recently a Ninja van delivery driver.
So I'm going to scan them and then they tell me where to go from B1 to B8, the subzone.
So that was John. For the full video and the story, look out for it this Sunday, September 29. This will be on straitstimes.com. I have John here with me. Hi John.
Hello.
I think red is your color. You look very fetching.
Thank you. I wear that every day.
Okay, so the whole reason why you're doing these jobs and that Ninja van job, right, is for your regular column on gig economy. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about this series. Did someone put a knife to your neck and tell you, okay, you've got to do it? Or
They almost did. I did a series like this a few years ago. It was on all kinds of jobs. And my editor, Susan Long, thought that it was time to revive it. But to put a new twist on it, we were going to be heavily influenced by jobs in the new economy, the so-called new economy, where you could just pick up and drop it in your own time. So, of course, we had to do GrabFood delivery and new jobs like that created by the thing. Yeah.
And I understand that you're running out of ideas.
I am running out of ideas. I desperately need ideas.
So if you have any suggestions as to what John should do in his series, please feel free to email him. So John, where can they reach you?
John Lui, Lui at sph.com.sg.
If email is too much trouble, you can always comment in the comment section as well. We are easy, anything goes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so without giving too much away about your Ninja van stint, maybe you can tell us what's the most fun part about doing that job?
You saw in the video, the most fun part is riding the electric pallet truck.
Right.
It's like pod racing, but really slow. The next fun thing is playing with the hand scanner.
Okay.
It's like, I made pew pew noises with it. I admit we went pew 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 with the hand scanner. So that was the second most fun thing about it.
Okay. And so far when you were thinking of what jobs to do, right, or that you haven't done yet, what is one gig economy job that you're most curious about?
One gig economy job. Well, actually, I don't really have anything in mind, but I'm open to any suggestion about jobs that have been created recently that people can just do, a couple of hours a day.
I think you make a very good salesman. You can probably try selling things online. The Facebook live videos and then you sell things.
Yes, maybe that's an idea. I could be someone who sells on Carousel or one of those marketplaces. That's one thing I'm scared to do. I've bought things on online marketplaces, but I've never dared to sell.
Why?
Because it would involve taking money from a stranger and I have a mental block about it.
Okay, I think viewers should know that John is a big shopper online, like he mentioned.
I thought that was a secret between us.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay.
So some of the jobs that you've done. So I mentioned you've done durian selling. You've been a GrabFood delivery rider. So for these jobs, right? Did any of them surprise you? Like, were they what you expected or not?
What surprised me? Okay, durian selling might not seem like very new economy, but what I learned about it is that it's show business, right? So it means selling yourself. So if you can cut a durian with confidence, people feel more inclined to buy from you because you look like you know what you're doing. And also, you need to do sales. So this guy that I work with selling durian, he had a WhatsApp group filled with I don't know how many dozens of people. So every day, Wang Mao San is in at how many dollars and that. So he'll text his WhatsApp group. So nowadays, the digital economy touches everything. Tarot cards. I learned that you don't actually have to know anything about a person to tell his fortune. now that it's all online,
Yeah.
you just pay the person and they'll just give you a fortune.
Can you please tell us the experience? Can you
Okay.
elaborate on that?
I wanted to know what it was like I wanted to learn how to tell the tarot cards online. But first I had to be a customer.
Yep.
So I tested it out, and to my surprise, you know, they didn't know, they weren't at all curious about me or
There were
anything
two of
like
them,
that.
correct?
One I asked about my career, one I asked about romance. By the way, both were very bad.
You were doomed, right? You said.
I was doomed.
Yeah.
Like the Titanic, I was doomed
Okay.
in both. But the one about my career didn't ask me anything about why. It just bare minimum. I just said I was a writer and that's it. And off they went. And they wrote me up a fortune. Yeah.
A doomed fortune, unfortunately.
Sad, yes.
Okay, that's very interesting though, I think. And I actually think they could be a scam, but you disagree, right? Because they apparently had more than 100 5-star reviews.
Yeah, so you know, you think it's a scam that these people just write things, just
Willy-nilly,
fantasies,
yeah.
right? Yeah, or copy paste from someplace, from a giant Google Doc they have somewhere, right? But you know, they have like all these 5-star reviews, so you go like, a lot of people vouch for them, so it can't be a scam, can it? I don't know.
I would like to think it's a scam just because you had a bad fortune.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I like your faith in me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
last
appreciate it.
so last question. Now that you've done a few gig economy jobs,
Yeah.
what are your overall thoughts and opinions on such jobs?
Well, I realized that you can always be making a small amount of money at any time. So if you're sitting around the couch surfing the net, you could actually be out there delivering food and making $5 every few minutes, you know. So really, it just makes you feel bad that you're sitting around because you could be making money.
But then again, you do this on the side because you have a full-time job as a film correspondent.
Yeah.
But can you imagine for those who are doing it full-time, do you think that it's sustainable in the long run? They can make a living off just doing such jobs?
Sure, I mean, we've all met Grab drivers who do it full time. I think I spoke to a couple of food delivery guys who do it full time. You can, you won't make you ridiculously rich, but I think it's a mixture of making enough money to suit your lifestyle and doing a job that you like. I mean, doing GrabFood, I realized that a lot of these people do it because they really like riding around outside, meeting people and exploring new places.
Okay, so you won't be quitting your day job anytime soon?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not making my tarot card says I don't have a future here anyway, so.
Okay, I hope you go get your fortune read again, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Thank
thanks.
you. So John's video and article on his experience being a Ninja van delivery rider, that will be out this Sunday in the Sunday Times and also on straitstimes.com. So those were our top stories for the day. For more news and videos, do log on to straitstimes.com. Once again, I'm Alyssa. Have a good weekend. For more big stories, join us next Monday.